right now. Someone is influencing your decisions. What you buy, who you trust, what you believe is true. And here's the disturbing part. They don't need to lie to you. They don't need to threaten you. They just need to understand how your brain works better than you do. Today, we're going inside the psychology of influence, the real techniques used by corporations, governments, cult leaders, and the people closest to you. By the end of this video, you'll never look at a conversation the same way again. Stay with me, because technique number 4 is the one most people refuse to believe is real. Let's start with the most powerful force in human behavior: social proof. Your brain is wired, literally wired, to look at other people and copy what they do. It's a survival mechanism for thousands of years. If everyone around you was running, you ran, no questions asked. But today, that same instinct is being used against you. When you see a product with 10,000 reviews, you trust it. When you see a long line outside a restaurant, you assume the food is good. When everyone around you has a certain opinion, you start to question your own. This is called social proof. And the people who understand it can make you believe almost anything, simply by making it look popular. Here's a real experiment. In 1969, psychologist Stanley Milgram had people stop on a busy New York sidewalk and stare up at an empty building. When just one person looked up, 4% of passersby stopped. When 15 people looked up high, that number jumped to 40%. Nobody was directing them. Nobody said a word. The crowd itself was the message. The second technique is called reciprocity. And once you see it, you'll notice it everywhere. Here's how it works. When someone does something for you, even something small, something you didn't ask for, your brain immediately feels obligated to return the favor. It's one of the deepest social rules in human psychology. We are wired to not want to owe people. Marketers figured this out decades ago. That's why companies send you free samples. Why charities include a small gift in their donation letters. Why your real estate agent brings you coffee before showing you a house worth $500,000. A 15-cent mint, a free pen, a small favor. And suddenly, you feel like you owe them something. Robert Cialdini, one of the world's leading psychologists on influence, documented this in his landmark book. In one study, a waiter who left a single mint with the check increased his tips by 3%. 2 mints, 14%. But here's the interesting part. When the waiter left 1 mint, then paused, turned back, and said, "For you special people, here's an extra mint," tips jumped by 23%. It wasn't the mint. It was the feeling of being personally chosen. Technique number 3, scarcity. The fear of missing out and how it shuts down your rational thinking. Your brain doesn't just want things. It wants things more when it thinks they're about to disappear. Only 3 left in stock. Offer ends in 24 hours. Limited spots available. Sound familiar? These phrases aren't just marketing copy. They're psychological triggers designed to activate a very specific part of your brain, the amygdala. the part responsible for fear responses. When scarcity is introduced, your prefrontal cortex, the rational decision-making part, starts to lose control. You stop asking, "Do I need this?" and start asking, "What if I lose this?" This is why people camp outside stores for products they could order online. Why auction bidders pay far more than an item is worth. Why you've probably clicked buy now on something you didn't really need just because a timer was counting down. The scarcity wasn't always real, but the fear, that was completely real. Now we reach technique number 4. The one I promised you earlier, and I want you to pay close attention in because this one operates entirely below your conscious awareness. It's called mirroring. Used by FBI negotiators, elite salespeople, therapists, and some of the most dangerous manipulators on the planet. Here's the principle. When someone subtly copies your body language, your speech patterns, your tone, your pace of speaking, your brain interprets them as familiar, as similar to you. And we are deeply, biologically programmed to trust people who seem like us. It happens in milliseconds. You don't notice it, but your nervous system does. In a study published in the journal Psychological Science, participants were significantly more likely to comply with a request from a complete stranger when that stranger had subtly mirrored their posture and gestures in the minutes before asking. They didn't know why they said yes. They just felt comfortable. They felt like this person understood them. The next time someone makes you feel instantly comfortable, ask yourself, are they actually trustworthy? Or are they just very good at looking like you? 4 techniques: social proof, reciprocity, scarcity, and mirroring. Used every single day. In advertising, in politics, in relationships. In conversations you think are completely normal. Knowing these doesn't make you paranoid. It makes you aware. And awareness is the only real defense. If this video changed how you see things, hit the like button. It helps more people find this content. And subscribe, because next week we're going deeper. We're covering the dark triad personality types and how to identify them before they identify you. I'll see you in the next one.